Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Yeah, that purple be a problem, they don't like that. We don't turn the other cheek, yeah, we fight back. We keep the law, we teach the law, they don't like that. We waking up the 12 tribes, they don't like that. Yeah, that purple be a problem, they don't like that. We don't turn the other cheek, yeah, we fight back. We keep the law, we teach the law, they don't like that. Waking up the 12 tribes, they don't like that. We hit the streets to bring it out, they don't like that. No count, we ain't lying, we ain't fly, yeah. A roaring lion crouching down, they don't like that. The tribe of Judah, watch us do this, we gon' fight back. And yeah, your pastor know we lying, talking about he know the scripture like a butcher, so I keep a knife. I pull it out and cut him with his wartime, it's spiritual. Praying for my son and them, praying for my aunties and my uncles and my cousin them.
He commanded of our fathers that they should make them known unto their children.
So we got to teach all children these laws and commandments, all right? That's the reason why we on the bottom, like I brought out earlier. The reason why you look at our people, but you say we doing good or we doing bad? We doing bad. Now, the $1 million question, how do we get out of this bad state? Because, like I just brought out, November 5th is the election, right? A lot of us, we go out and we think we're going to vote our way out of this. You saw Martin Luther King, he tried to march his way out of it. Did that work? Has it ever worked? It's not going to work. This is a spiritual fight that we're fighting. And we got to fight it spiritually, all right? Let me show y'all this. Let me get Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. Because first you got to know what the problem is. Then you solve it with the solution, okay? Read that. Deuteronomy 28, 15. Read.
Yeah. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. Yeah. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So this is Moses. Y'all know who Moses is, right? Who is Moses? He split the sea, and who did he redeem? Who did he save from Egypt? Who is it, sister? The Israelites, the Hebrews, all right? He went to Pharaoh, he said, let my people go, all right? So this is who's speaking. Read it from the top, all right?
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So Moses said, if we did not listen, we did not hearken unto our God, the black Messiah, read.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
You say the name was Emilio? Okay, what did that just say? If we did not listen to our God, what would happen? Alright, that's why I had to ask. I know you might know. We gotta make sure the men are listening. Alright, let's listen up, Emilio. So it says if we did not hearken, read.
Which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So if we did not listen, what would happen? We would be cursed. Now, is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? It's a bad thing. It's a bad thing. And y'all just admitted that looking at us, we are cursed people. We are cursed no matter where you at. You from the tribe of Issachar, according to the Bible, in Mexico. Y'all going through it. The so-called white man came through there. He came and did all these horrendous things to y'all. And now y'all playing tribute to them. They kicking y'all out of y'all own country. I went down there on a vacation. I'm telling you, every Hispanic that I seen was working for pennies on the dollar. Pennies on the dollar. We curse. Same thing with you, with us. We the first high, last five. Certain curses was going to come upon us for not listening to our God. All right? Because we are the children of Israel. That's our father. Okay? But I'm going to go deeper into them curses. There's specific curses that happen to us that you cannot refute. All right? Let me give verse 16. Actually, give me verse 32. Read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 32. thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
So it says, our sons and our daughters will be given into another people. Who did that happen to in history? Us. We know. You seen 12 years a slave, right?
Well, boy, how you feel now?
My name is Solomon North. I'm a free man, and you have no right whatsoever to detain me.
You're no free man. You're nothing but a Georgia runaway.
Right? You seen Amistad, right? You seen Roots, right? It's in the history books. That's the only history that they teach us. They don't teach us before that. They teach us from slavery on up. Same thing with you. You the same people as us. In 1492, what's your last name? Let me ask you. What's that? Moreno? What'd he say? M-O. So that's a conquistador's last name. That's not a Hebrew last name. You get what I'm saying? So when the conquistadors came over, conquered your people, they gave you that last name. That's where you get Cortez, Hernandez, Francisco.
Garcia.
Them ain't our names, bruh. We Hebrew. We got Hebrew names, all right? That's where you got that from, all right? Same thing. What's your last name? Foster. You ain't no Foster. You get what I'm saying? You got Thompson, Smith, Washington. Them white people last names, bruh. The Bible said that would happen. Read it again, bro.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
When our sons and daughters was given to another people, you was Thompson's boy. You was Hernandez's boy, Moreno's boy. You get what I'm saying? They changed our last name. Read.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
We would look for our children. If they wanted to sell our children halfway across the country, we couldn't do nothing about it. All we could do was cry. We had no military, no economic might to do anything. Just a couple years ago, when Trump was in office, what was he doing? He was making a border wall, all right? Some of those families, when they crossed that wall, they would put them into concentration camps. You know about that history, right? And do you think they were put back together or that they seen their children? Nah. They missing children to this day. Now, do they have any military or economic might to get their children back? No, they don't. They do it to us with CPS, Child Protective Service. They'll take our kids. If they feel like we pulling them out of the school system, we ain't teaching them right, according, they'll take your kids.
Let them get the shots.
Let them get the shot. Yeah. If you ain't getting your kids no shots, then you an unfit parent. How the hell this man gonna call us unfit? After everything that this man has done, a cancer to this world, he got the nerve to call us unfit.
That's right.
But that's a topic for another day. We're gonna get into this Bible, all right? Let's read what I got. Is that it? Read.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long. Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
So we got to understand, we're going to serve our enemies. The Lord just said, we got enemies. All these nations you've seen that did these things, these atrocities to us, they are our enemies. And who did it say sent those enemies against us? What did the Bible say? Read it. I want to make sure you're listening, Emilio. All right, read it.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord,
Which the who?
which the Lord,
Say it one more time.
the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst.
So it says, who sent those enemies? The Lord. Our Lord sent these enemies against us, all right? Where is that in Psalms 17, officer? Give me Psalms 17, 13. What we got to understand is, like I said, it's spiritual. This chastisement that we're getting, the Lord did that for breaking his laws. It's the same way. You got kids, right? You got children. You got children. If your child does something against what you ask him to do, what you gonna do? You gonna who? You gonna give him a whooping. You gonna chastise, you gonna correct them, all right? We are the children of Israel. So what you seeing is a spiritual chastisement going on. The Lord ain't gonna just give us no spanking. It's gonna be a little bit more than just a spanking when it comes from the Lord. You get what I'm saying? It says it's a terrible thing to fall into the hands of the Lord. All right? Let me show you this. Read that.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 17 and verse 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked.
So this is David. He says, deliver my soul from the wicked. All right. The wicked is this man here. All right. Read.
Which is thy sword.
Which the Lord uses as a sword, as a belt, as a whooping belt. He uses these other nations to do that on this earth. All right. So let's go back. Let's go back to Deuteronomy 28. Read what you got. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter.
Just stick around with me, all right? Y'all learning who y'all are today. I know you know, but you learning who you truly are. You are God on this earth, all right? What you got?
My son have to be the one who's gonna be laying the ball.
Okay, all right.
I got my literature.
Check that out. Check that out, okay?
And I think
It come in. Okay, all praises. Read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, until he have destroyed thee.
So this is another curse. We got to serve our enemies for hunger. You want something to eat, where you got to go? Price Chopper. You got to go to Kroger's. You got to go to Dillon's. You got to go to the grocery store. Who own them grocery stores? Big corporation. And they owned by the white man, all right? In thirst. Something that freely falls from the sky. We got to go to another nation for that thing. All right? You get what I'm saying? Sometimes they try to tax you, depending on where you live in America, they try to tax you on that if you collect rainwater. It says in nakedness, the clothes you got on your back came from another nation. When we, at one time, we were rulers. You get what I'm saying? We didn't have to pay tribute. We created our own textiles. We had our own free water, but because we did not listen, we did not hearken, these things happened to us. Now let me get verse 46, and then I'm gonna show you some laws, all right? Let me get verse 46, read that.
Verse 46, and they shall be upon thee for a sign, and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
So, it says these curses was gonna be on us for a sign, all right? That sign right there, State Avenue, all right? It says we on State Avenue. That tells you we were. That's where we at. You get what I'm saying? Just like these curses are a sign to who you are. You are an Israelite according to the Bible. You are God's chosen people according to the Bible.
We used to scream Black Power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.